Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kim back with another video. So in today's video, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys, a yummy extensions versus Kendra's boutique versus juicy hair affair. But before we get into the video, you guys know what I ask. If you like the content that I post, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for post notifications, and if you like the video, just like the video. Also, comment down below. You guys know I love engaging with you guys in the comment section. And shout out to my, continued supporters, my new supporters. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. If you're here watching my content, I would appreciate the support by subscribing. Thank you. So I have my phone here. I have a lot of notes. This video was requested, but, not something that I really would have thought about doing, but it kind of makes sense. Rather than doing, one video about one company, one about another, let me tell you, the pros and cons and why one is better over the other. So I'm going to be looking at my phone because I took a lot of notes. So we are going to start with yummy hair extensions. Not in any real particular order, but I had to take notes because there is a lot to go over and I don't want to miss anything. With yummy hair extensions, in terms of texture, it's comparable to a raw Cambodian hair texture. The hair is dry. I experience uncontrollable tangling, as you guys heard me mention time and time again. No matter what I put in the hair would be dry. It would tangle. I couldn't get it to not tangle, to the point where, months later, I decided, let me, at least make a wig out of my investment. Maybe it won't be that bad. And it just, no matter what I did, it just continued to tangle. In terms of their customer service, this is something that is really, really big for me. Their customer service to me was a 2 out of 5. And mainly, they didn't know what worked best for the hair. And the reason I say that is if you guys have followed them, when I purchased the hair, this was around last March, I purchased the hair. And I think in April, I purchased a frontal closure. I don't remember the exact date, but it was definitely around that time. I realized that they may have been getting either a lot of complaints or a lot of questions on how to care for the hair. I even reached out to them and asked them how to care for the hair. And the information that they gave me was different from what they posted on their page. There's no cohesiveness in that company. For example, myself and my cousin Skylar, we both ordered hair at the same time. Now, Skylar got 28 inches of hair. I got 24 inches, I believe. Don't quote me on the number, but it was around that number. And before we got the hair, one of the things that her and I both wanted was longer closure, longer frontal situation than what they offered on their website. And I reached out to them prior to buying the hair because I'm a person, I do my homework, I do my research. If I want something, I'll spend the money for it. As you can see by my email, when I reached out to them, they stated that a special order was possible. And then when I went to order it, they told me that no, it's not an option. In addition to that, when I called them on the phone, they were completely oblivious to what I was talking about when I said special order. I just wish that in the very beginning, they set better expectations. This way I would have ordered hair accordingly, or maybe not ordered from them at all. But I want to make sure that all the options that I'm asking for are available. So I reached out to them. I have an email of them saying, yes, it's an option for me to get a longer closure and a longer frontal made. They can special order it. Come time now, fast forward when they have a sale, we bought the hair. A month later, not even, we're looking to order a closure and a frontal. And they're like, well, what are you talking about? This is not possible. I'm like, but you guys told me in an email that this was possible. So, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. And in my eyes, that's bad for business. That's bad for customer service. They were, however, this is a side note, willing to work with me when I got the frontal. I believe there's a video on my channel for that. I'm going to leave that down below. When I got the frontal actually did look like it was dyed. I don't know if I mentioned it in that video, but it was really, really dark. But the texture of the hair was just so rough and so coarse. I'm like, what is this? Even the lace was tough. So they were, willing to work with me to let me send it back. And, they sent me another one, which, felt better. But the hair overall, the experience was just terrible. No matter what I did, the hair wouldn't tangle. And I mentioned to you guys, the hairdresser who did my hair was like, was this co-washed? And I'm like, yeah, it was co-washed because, it wasn't just me. It was him saying that was confirmation that the hair really was not what it should have been. All right, so let's go down to the next thing. We talked about the customer service. Oh, when you were speaking about the customer service, in order for me to actually get someone who would help me, it took me having to call back multiple times. In addition to that, I had to speak with different people, and then they finally were like, well, yeah, we'll take it back and exchange it. So they did work with me, but it took a lot for me to get to that point. Needless to say, like, I've been buying hair for a really, really long time, and I know good hair when I see it, and that hair it wasn't good from the beginning. If you guys saw that unboxing video, I'm going to leave a link for that down below. I was skeptical from the minute I couldn't run my hands through it, out of the box. I was like, to really give the hair a try. Like, I'm not going to say it just based on the unboxing. So I think those are really like the things that I didn't really like about Yummy Hair Extensions. The only thing I can really say that I liked about their hair was the way that the frontal looked. The frontal looked natural, but that's about it. Like, I don't want to say never, because you don't know what the future holds, and you don't know if they can improve, but I'm not going to put my money out to try their hair again. If they want to send me some hair for free, let me try it out, maybe do another review. I'll be open to it, but I'm not spending my money on that. And my cousin also said the same thing, because the one thing about the hair that she got was the hair looked really natural, but her complaint was my complaint, that the hair was really dry. Like, no matter what you did, it would look like it wasn't dry, but the hair was thirsty. The hair was just thirsty. But let's get on to Kendra's Hair Boutique. Where do I begin? It was a terrible overall experience, and I feel as though they're overrated. Now, they have a lot of celebrities, like, Black China follows them, and she always wears their hair, and like Jai Nice, I don't know if you guys see her, she also wears their hair, and it looks good on them. But what I got, no, sis, that wasn't it. And the main reason that I got the blonde wig, if you guys recall, also gonna leave that video down below. Like, the hair, it felt good out of the box, felt silky. It's like almost as though when you get hair from like those AliExpress type companies, and it feels good until you wash it 1 or 2 or 3 times, and then you really get like the real texture of the hair, like whatever coating they put on the hair wore off. That's exactly what happened. So I ended up washing that hair in purple shampoo, probably like 2 times. Yeah. The first time I washed it, I'm like, yeah, it's feeling silky, but the ends are like sticking. So then I washed it again, and it did the same thing. I'm like, you know what? Let me wear it. I went out, me and my boyfriend, we went out. If you guys recall that video, obviously gonna link that down below. And I kept asking him, because like, you know when your hair is like moving and acting the way your hair is supposed to move and act. It's almost like it becomes you. And he's like, oh, no, you're looking good. And then when we get in the car, he's like, yeah, it wasn't looking good. I just didn't want to tell you, because I know how you are with your hair. Like, I tell you guys, whenever I go out, like, because I'm typically in sweats, in a joggers, with like a do-rag on, with a bonnet on, when I go out and I put myself together, I want to look put together. And if something is off, it upsets me. And he knew that, and he didn't want to upset me. So I appreciate it, and I love him for that. So if you guys recall, I reached out to their customer service before I even wore the hair, even before I cut the lace off. And she was like, oh, no, yeah, you're fine. You gotta, almost like you gotta break it in. But if I'm telling you that I'm looking at the hair, and the hair is looking like, as I would say, looking like a trouble given before I even wear the hair, then don't dismiss me like if I'm crazy. But again, just like with Yummy Hair Extensions, I was like, let me give it the benefit of the doubt. Let me actually try it out. And what happened? I was right. The hair was garbage. I called them back. That lady was the rudest thing on this earth. Like, okay, I got your money. There's nothing you can do. You already cut the lace off. You already wore the hair. And as you guys recall, I went back and forth disputing those charges, because I work hard for my money. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. I'm going to spend your money the way I spend my money. If I'm not going to buy it, I'm not going to recommend that you guys buy it. But I'd be damned if I spend my hard-earned dollar on hair to just have it sitting there or throw it away. Like, I did that 1 or 2 times with cheaper hair, but not when I spent $600 and $700 on. No, absolutely not. Do you know what I could buy with that? That was my experience with those 2 hair companies. And like I said, with Yummy Hair Extensions, same thing goes for Kendra's Hair Boutique. If they are willing to send me some hair for free, once they've updated and gotten better hair quality, then maybe, you know, I'll give it a go. But I'm not spending my money on it. Like, the experience was bad enough. In addition to that, I also, if you guys recall, my sister, I'm gonna leave a video for that down below, she asked me to dye some hair for her that she got from Kendra's Boutique, because again, they had like a really good price and she's looking for a bargain, even though I told her to go with another hair company, which is also in this video. I'm going to talk about them next. And she just said, like, the hair was okay. You know, like when you get hair and hair is new, you should really be like amped and excited. The hair was just like blah for her. There was no complaints. There was really no tangling, no shedding, but she wasn't really impressed. Like, it didn't seem like it was the way it was raved about by all these celebrity influencers. So that was her take on it, bundles and all. But I did also have a couple people comment and said that, I read comments and I heard people comment on some of my videos saying that they did also hear that Kendra's Hair Boutique wigs are terrible. And what do you expect? The wig was 30 inches, 613 wig. For $600, which is really, really cheap. So the last hair company, Juicy Hair Affair. You guys know how I feel about them. You can use my code Kim to get money off. So when I say I absolutely have zero, I mean I have zero complaints about Juicy Hair Affair's hair. It's like, it's everything. It is everything. Like the luster, the way the hair behaves, like it doesn't tangle. The hair is low maintenance, like it curls easily. It straightens beautifully. Like it's everything that I want hair to be. Carefree. And I will preach to you guys, you know, it's an investment. If you want to look good, you know, the same way when you want your nails to look good, you'll go to a nail salon, you'll invest in your nails, you'll invest in your skin. You got to invest in your hair. Hair is an investment. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I've had hair that I've had for a number of years. Because yes, I paid a little bit more money, but I'm not buying hair over and over and over again. So buy it once, spend more money and get better hair, not have to worry about, you know, hair tangling, hair shedding. Like for a period of time, I actually wore that as my everyday wig because I didn't have like a short everyday wig, and it was really the only thing I could rely on that wouldn't be tangled and have me out in these streets looking crazy when I'm at work. The other thing for me that really stood out, as you guys have heard me mention, I mention this about all hair companies, because terrible customer service will have me not buy from you. Terrible customer service, let me say this again, will not have me buy from you. If you have my money and you treat me like I don't matter, you might have my money once, but you'll never have it again. The best way to do business and to have repeat customers is to have good customer service, and she has great customer service. Now, I would have loved to do a hair comparison in this video, but as I mentioned to you guys earlier, Kendra got their hair back, and so did Yummy, because it was trash. So, you know, I'm a small little YouTuber out here, so I'm sure, you know, the celebrity influencers they have are probably giving them more sales than my little video. But I urge you guys, if you are looking for good hair, and I'm not trying to tell people where to spend their money, I just make recommendations. You can do what you want with that information, but I personally will not be spending my money on Yummy Hair Extensions or Kendra's Boutique ever again. Like I said, they can give me hair for free to review. I'll gladly review it, be honest. But I'm not spending my money on that. Like 4 months to get my money back. 4 months. Yummy, like I said, their customer service wasn't so bad. But Kendra, I know how you became successful. You stepped on the little people to get there. You took my money, you gave me a bag of garbage, and when I complained about it, you didn't care. So that's that. Like I said, invest in good hair, invest in Juicy Hair Affair if you guys want something that's going to be lasting, and use my code Kim to get money off. And that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.